invite Arpita Madam. Now I request Dr. Neelesh Amritkar sir to escort the chief guest of the day, Pallimuthu sir, Director, NAFTM Tanjavur, on the stage. I request other members also to grace the dais. And tell the names. Dr. Shubha Prada Nischala Madam. Dr. Chinmayi Madam. Dr. Malala Madam. Dr. P.V. Suresh. Dr. Jyoti Madam. Dr. Ashish. Now I request Dr. Patil to escort Devjani Madam on the stage. Now I request our President to escort and to our beloved guest, Sundaram sir, who is the son of V.V. Subramaniam, founder, director of CFTRI, AFSTI and NAFTM Tanjavur. I request Arpita Madam to come on the stage. Now I request our office staff, Suvarna, to start the function with the invocation song.
महागणपतिं 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 मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा महादेवसुतं 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 गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मानकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकधिप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकधिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकधिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं
Thank you, Vishwa. He is our office staff, helping day to day in the activities of AFSTI at Mysuru. Now I request our beloved President to greet the guests and dignitaries on the dais with the flower pots. Now I request our President to deliver welcome address.
Very good afternoon to all of you. And it's such a great privilege and an honor to have the son of our founder, Professor V. Subramanian, who founded this association way back in 1957. His son, Sundaram sir, has kindly consented to grace this occasion, especially when he came to know about 27 years के बाद मुंबई में this program is happening. He and his daughter, Sarita ma'am, she has also come. Thank you, ma'am. Both of them agreed to grace this occasion and give their blessings to all of us. We are the next or next to next generation of Subramaniam sir. Whatever, I have never been able to meet him, or many of us over here were probably not even born that time. And he started something for the future of the generations to come, not just one or two generation. अपने बच्चों के लिए तो बहुत लोग करते हैं, but दूसरों के बच्चों के लिए कुछ करना, I think is something. This is really a great moment and a great occasion, not only for me but for whole of AFSTI, that in the guise of Sundaram sir, we are having Sakshat Professor V. Subramaniam attending this conference. A big round of applause to Professor V. Subramanian. And the credit, I think, goes to none other than Dr. Debjani ma'am, who actually, when we were just brainstorming about the whole IFCoST and about AFSTI, she said, oh, I know somebody who is associated with AFSTI. And that came as a big shock, as a big surprise when she said that it is Professor V. Subramanian's son who is there in Mumbai. I mean, I was like, I immediately stood up from the chair and, madam, we have to do this, any case. So thank you, madam, for your guidance. A couple of months back, in fact, about 4-5 months back, when we met Dr. Debjani ma'am, requesting her that there is something called as AFSTI and there is something called as IFCoST, which is going to happen in Mumbai. And we were brainstorming on what has to be done, how it has to be done. The kind of smile that she has given at that time, that smile is actually completely laser printed on my mind and my heart, madam. That smile talks a lot. I'm just talking few words about Dr. Debjani madam. That smile talks about that you are doing good work. That smile talks about you are not doing good work. Please be careful. And that smile also talks about that if you don't do good work, I am going to take care of it myself. So that's the terror and the happiness going together in that smile is something which a unique, only goddess, Sakshat Saraswati, that can show that kind of thing. So thank you, madam, for all your blessings to this particular conference, IFCoST. Now moving to, just for the information, sir, of especially Sundaram sir. Sir, our chief guest for today is Dr. Palani Muthuswamy sir. He is from NIFTM. Already we have been introduced. So NIFTM director. Yes, yes, and that whole institute was set up by Professor Subramaniam. So I think this is a double whammy that we are having. So Professor V. Subramaniam really, I mean, not for generations, 1 or 2 generations, but generations to come, setting up an association, setting up an institute, which today the students are very proudly calling it as NIFTM Tanjavur. So how Professor Subramaniam sir has blessed this particular 2024, I will tell you that when I came to, when we all came, me, secretary sir, our treasurer sir, we all came along with Mumbai chapter people. Debjani madam gave the information about this, and then second is that we went to meet the directors of NIFTM, and Palani Muthuswamy sir said that, okay, I will be sending more than 100 students from Tanjavur to you, and then they readily agreed to sponsor this event and then help also with MOFPI. So I think God was just raining out the doles on the whole of the CEC that okay, आपने ये मांगा आपको दे दिया, दूध मांगा तो खीर देंगे. So that's what we got when we were talking to lot of people, and thank you Dr. Palani Muthuswamy, our chief guest for today, for really blessing us with not just the students but more importantly the money, because the money, पैसा नहीं होता है तो कुछ नहीं होता है. And many times it is said that ki in the association there is always a dearth of money, paisa, but whole ocean of passion. So I think with that passion and paisa coming together, we were able to put up a very big project for the students. Thank you, sir, for this. Few recap of what happened for the 4 days. A pre-conference workshop, which was again, sir, blessed by the same association which Professor Subramaniam sir started. We put this across to our trust, AFSTI Trust, and they said that this is a very unique concept of having a pre-conference, and if you promise that this would be done every year, we will be funding it through the trust. So the AFSTI trust funded this pre-conference program, wherein initially 200 people were supposed to register, but on the day of 18th, when we went to the rooms, we were like shocked to receive around 320 students in that pre-conference workshop. So career guidance on different opportunities which exist for students in different fields of food science and technology, maybe industry, government, laboratories, startup, entrepreneurship, all these. There were such excellent speakers across the whole day of 18th, and we never came to know that the day has ended. We were just going on listening to the oceans of knowledge, that was the wisdom that was coming from these speakers. So that was the 18th, and then 19th on the inauguration, blessed by who's of who of food science and technology across the country. Right from we had people coming from Kashmir to Thrissur, Kanyakumari I won't say because there is no chapter in Kanyakumari, but Thrissur yes, and right from Mumbai to people coming in from northeast Tejpur. So wide encompass, we had more than 1300 delegates coming for this particular conference, 4 days of bonanza, a mega event, what I fondly call it as Kumbh Mela. We all call it as Kumbh Mela of the food science and technologist. And the 20th was the whole of technical sessions. More than 120 speakers, sir, were speaking on various aspects of the 4 pillars of this particular conference, that is food safety, food security, food standards, and food sustainability. This was coined at the start of exactly 1 year back, 1 year and 10 days back. That is on 10th of December. This was coined actually, that we will be having the next ICFoST on these 4 principles. And this today, we had a very excellent session. I am sure there will be a recap of that by Chinmay coming shortly. Recap of the technical session by Shubha shortly. I would like to tell here that this would not have been possible. Of course, this is not a formal Thanksgiving, but as a president, I think I need to really thank a lot of people over here. The student volunteers, the in charges, Aman ji, Vedika ji, and Rishel. All, if you 3 of you are here, if can you please stand up? Or they are still busy with the work? Yeah, but I think a big round of applause to these 3 people and their team members. They probably would not have eaten or even had water. We were asking them for tea, but I am sure they would not have a tea for last 3 days. So they deserve really hats off from all of us. And then not to forget the teachers of the School of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics. अभी तक तो ये बोला जाता था कि teachers are meant only for teaching you in the 4 walls of the classroom, but this is something which I have witnessed firsthand, and many of you would have witnessed firsthand, that the teachers are, I don't know how to put, there is no word for that. There is no word. They were the gods for the last 4 days. And Dr. Marar, Dr. Arpita Gupte, Ashish Dabade, Mala Parab, Naveen Padamdas, Dr. Bhakti, Dr. Sheetal, Dr. Nilima, Dr. Reshma. The names goes on, but I should take those names. Dr. Preeti, Dr. Sachin, Dr. Ganesh, Dr. Anuja, Dr. Reshmi, Dr. Navmi, Dr. Mahesh, Dr. Sucheta, Dr. Subhash, Dr. Madhavi, Dr. Sagar, Dr. Pramod Kumar, Dr. Pratik, and Dr. Viba. 23 of these faculties were working 24/7. तो एक और एक ऐड कर देते थे मैडम, तो 24 हो जाता. 24/7 they were working. Yes, ma'am herself. Oh, that was the Sutradhar, the magician, the PC Sarkar of all these team. 23 of them tirelessly working 24/7. it was very difficult. How many of you would have observed the pain or the hardship that they were going through with the smiles, behind those smiles and behind those eyes that were looking at us and trying to help us every time whenever we were doing something. Those eyes were actually following us that okay, main hu, and everybody, hats off to the teachers. There are no words for you. A big round of applause. Of course, madam, there would be a formal vote of thanks. I am not taking the limelight out of the treasurer's vote of speech, but this is something coming out of my heart, madam, that I wanted to say this. I'm not making it lengthy and I'm not making you feeling anything boring, but probably this is a learning for a lot of students sitting out there that managing a 4 days conference is not an easy task, and everybody's contributions come into picture. It is not just one person or 1 or 2 or 3, 4 people doing the thing. It is inclusiveness, which we always talk about in our AFSTI, that how do we include more and more people in our association. This is a classic example, a case study of how inclusiveness can lead to some success stories. Apart from this, people who are not seen, probably they are there, but we don't see them. They are behind everybody. They are behind the stage. They are in front of the stage, and we actually do not see them. And those are the non-teaching support staff. They were the true saviors of all these 24/7 gods that were working. All the AFSTI CEC members, all the AFSTI members, the students who were working, वो सिर्फ 12 लोग were actually doing lot of things which, how many of you have noticed it? Would be really great if we would have noticed it. SK Roy, Prashant More, Sanjay, Mahesh, Prashant, Pratik, Suhas, Dinesh, Sudhir, Ramesh, Shivnarayan and Rakesh ji. All these 12 people. So 24 log, 12 log, I think everything is in, it is all even out. Yeah. So these were the people who really worked so hard. So a big round of, once again, a big round of applause to DY Patil. I would fail in my duty if I actually do not thank the Survey Sarva of DY Patil as an organization. Initially, the whole program was scheduled to be held at the International Convention Center, which is the center of excellence. And that is such a big, beautiful venue. When we all saw that, Naveen sir, if you remember, when we saw that, it was like, how many of you have seen that venue? Very few, right? Next time, I hope that once in our lifetime, we will hold one big conference over there in that venue, because looking at that venue, I could see myself like Amitabh Bachchan on the stage and singing Sara Zamana. So that's the kind of stage it was. And the 4 halls, such a beautiful creation. He is a creator. Patil sir, the senior Patil sir is a creator of this particular thing, or I don't know what we should call it, as the place, the institution, what he has. A visionary who could think of something that can happen few years afterwards. So it's our duty to thank the Patil family, Dr. Ashok Patil, Dr. Vijay Patil, Dr. Mrs. Patil, Madam, and even the Vice Chancellor of this university, the Dean of this medical college, Dr. Rajiv Rao. Yeah. These people, I mean, when there was a challenge that we had to move this thing, I was really terrified. And Madam just said, oh, it happens. This happens. And we are shifting to just 2-3 buildings away, and it was a medical college. And when we went to meet the dean, Dean sir was like, he is a par excellence. I don't know, not apart from medical profession, he should run one event management company also, because Red Chili's entertainment would be put to shame on how event can happen. And this is what has come out of this whole discussion that has happened. And support from all the colleges. First time we had institutional partners all across India, Banaras Hindu University, Kashmir University, NIFTEMS, SNDT University, ICT of course, and DY Patil, but MIT. There were so many institutes who actually came as a part of institutional partners. There were this again, sir, madam, sir, this program was unique that we had lot of emphasis on analytical, not just because I am from analytical background myself as a profession, but the first few support that came for this organization was from the analytical partners, the laboratory partners, who are the suppliers of these instruments and equipments, and they are the people who are going to help the students really gain the insights of the chemistry, microbiology, molecular biology of what they do in food science and food technology. So thank you to all those sponsors who came. Then there were company sponsors who came. Some beautiful programs that were designed. Of course, that would be covered by Shubha. So I will not cover that part. But there are volumes and volumes to speak, and maybe sometimes I would write all these things down and send it across to all of you if possible. But very grateful to the kind of support that came from every nook and corner of the people who are part and not part of this association. Lastly, apart from my CEC who has been with me rock solid, there was other very important group of people, and that is, I can't see Prabodh Halde. Okay, probably he is organizing another event, maybe a bigger scale than this. So he has gone out. But AFSTI Mumbai chapter, President Chinmay, Vice President Ritesh, Secretary Madam, Dr. Jyoti, Vice President Dr. Shalini. शालिनी बोला तो मेरे को कल्चरल इवेंट याद आ गया. That was that gave goosebumps, hair-raising experience of how the Maharashtra, the love of Maharashtra, Shivaji Maharaj has actually dealt with the adversities that he faced during his lifetime. So all these things really has been great 4 days. Thank you very much. I think I should end. Yes, thank you, Shubha. Shubha का काम यही है as a national vice president from Mumbai, that जहाँ जहाँ पे president को तकलीफ हो रही है, वहाँ पे वो एक छोटा सा medicine tablet दे देती है. And thank you, Shubha, for all that thing that you have done for me as Nilesh, as the president, as well as for the AFST. Thank you, Shubha, so much. Thank you. This man, no words for him. I think जो भी देवजानी मैडम ने सिखाया है सब लोगों को, you can see the smiles. ये इतना handsome लड़का है. I can take the liberty of calling him ladka, but for you guys, he is a professor, so and you are fortunate that you have a very handsome professor. Dr. Ashish, he was a student at our own alma mater, ICT, and I remember his sentence that when people were saying, अरे ये problem है, ये ऐसा हो गया वैसा, तो ये एकदम ठंडा दिमाग से बोलता है, that's the fun. If there is no problem, what is the use of we doing the things? And I think that I think it deserves this particular statement that it's fun. A big round of applause to Dr. Ashish. Yes. Anyone I have missed out, Shubha? Huh?
Yes, I think you have missed out Dr. Naveen Padmadasa, who has been a quiet worker, dealt with the Pendal fellow, you know, who came back several times with all kinds of retaliations, and he had to go yesterday to Delhi, and so he managed, he's a multitasker, right? And he did with a cool head. He actually said to the vendor, look, तुमको चाहिए तो हम तुम्हारा पाँव भी पकड़ सकता है, लेकिन हमारा ये जो पंडाल है इस तरीके से होना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसा दिखना चाहिए. So a big round of applause for Dr. Naveen.
So Thalaiva, I would say, and he actually I had already a word for him, but I did not say that. It slipped out of my mind. Thank you, madam, for with the again smile she has said, "Bhai, tum idhar mistake kar raha hai." So our Thalaiva has been the Rajnikant for us, doing all tack, 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 and then the whole of the stalls were getting raised and all the things were just happening. Last minute halls we did, the posters hall that we did, all that Dr. Naveen, I think, hats off to you, sir. Just gun, please keep it with yourself. So thank you very much, all of you. I would let us move on to the next thing. Lastly, my family. Apart from Mumbai chapter, I also have one family which stays at my home, and I did not mention their name any time. They have seen the ups and downs of the whole thing, that how it has unfolded in last 1 year. So my wife, Dr. Preeti Amritkar, my daughter Madhura, she's just like all of you there, sitting 20 each. Matlab, I can see Madhura everywhere sitting there. And my mother, Sunanda Amritkar. So thanks to all three of them for tolerating me for whatever ups and downs were happening. I used to actually go back home and give everything, put it over there at house. So thanks to them. They are not listening, so I can very well take the liberty of thanking them. Oh, we are live? Okay. So thank you very much. Over to the coordinator, please. Dr. Naveen, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It was a full valedictory which sir has done. Welcome. Then brief view of ICFoST, 30th ICFoST, technical report, expo report, vote of thanks. Each and everything is over. Now I have to just go ahead with this. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now in between, I request our beloved treasurer to greet our so-called warriors of this 30th ICFoST. I will start with the technical groups which I have in the list. I may be changing the list, therefore please don't mind about the seniority. I request Patil sir to hand over the flower pot to Arpita Gupte madam. These are there. Prakash Alami sir, please sir. Without their help, this Shubha madam. Mala Prabha madam. Dr. Prateek, I think each and everyone knows him because he was the one who was running around with the accommodation and other things.
Prateek of all the volunteers.
Dr. Ashish. Dr. Negi sir. Dr. Ayub Khan. I think they have left. Dr. Wadekar. Fine. Dr. Mohan Dale. They are behind the souvenir what you are seeing. Collecting the advertisements, not leaving any sponsors, each and every logo to be incorporated, all these were. Dr. Chinmay, madam. Dr. P.V. Suresh. Dr. Vivek Babu. Dr. Sachin. I am just searching for the faces. Dr. Devkumar Yadav. Dr. Sanjay Indani sir. Dr. Rishikesh Deshpande sir. I have seen him at 1 o'clock working for the hall arrangement. Dr. Naveen sir. Dr. Nilesh Lille sir. Finance Committee of Prabodh sir. Shalini madam. Dr. Neelima madam. Now to go ahead, I request Dr. Prakash Alami sir to read the technical report.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to read the last minute prepared technical report. In fact, Nilesh made my job very easy by giving some of these details when he was giving his presidential speech. We are here to, in a concluding session of this 30th Indian Convention of Food Scientists and Technologists, ICFoST, with a focal theme, Food SSSS, Food Safety, Security Standards, and Sustainability, where we had a gathering of more than 1,300 delegates across the country. And of course, we are speakers from the abroad also. We had more than 300 posters presented all the 3 days. And more than 300 participants in the pre-conference workshop also. This 3 days event goes with 12 different sessions. Of course, we had on the first day inaugurations by Professor M.M. Sharma, followed by the plenary talks on Padma awardees and the AFSTI awards subsequently. We had almost 120 speakers on the 3 days, and with more than 50 technical lectures in 12 different sessions. So all these 3-day sessions were divided in 5 verticals, such as the safety, sustainability, security, standards, and new frontiers in food science. Almost each day we had 8 different lectures in all the 4 halls. So all the delegates were quite occupied in these activities. We had the total of sessions predominantly in the areas of in the different like the emerging hazards in food safety testing, circular economy and sustainability, hydration in food system, care nutrition security, science of protein and food futures. Today, beside this technical lectures, we had the very important on the startup, where the young entrepreneurs they could share their experience, and now we are here for this valedictory functions. I take this opportunity to thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for the brief technical session report. Now, few names which I had left out. I am extremely sorry. I request again our Patil sir to greet Dr. Bhakti madam. Please, madam. Please, ma'am. Everyone might have seen her in the food expo area. Without her work, it was not. Dr. Anuja, ma'am, please. Dr. Subhash. Dr. Subhash. Mr. Ganesh. Mr. Ganesh. Dr. Rashmi Das. Ma'am, please. Dr. Navami. Dr. Navami. Please, ma'am. Dr. Sheetal. Ma'am, Dr. Sheetal. Dr. Reshma. Dr. Reshma. Dr. Sachin. Dr. Sachin K. Dr. Tangamai. Yeah. Please, ma'am. These were people who were behind the hall and venue arrangement. Now I request Shubha madam.
There are two more people who should be called on the stage to receive the token of our appreciation. One is, I can't see her. One is Dr. Sukhda Bhate and Dr. Kavita Pandey. They just left? Oh, we missed it. But these are the two, I should not say girls. But yes, these are the two women, ladies. Okay, ladies. Thank you, madam. These are the two ladies who actually did lot of things behind. One was the coming up with excellent small social media post which was done by Dr. Sukhda Bhate ma'am, and the other one was Dr. Kavita Pandey along with Sanjeev Kumar Sharma, who were the people behind the pre-conference workshop. So Sanjeev had some urgent meetings at his company where he works in Mondelez, and somebody was required to be taking over the work that he was doing. And Kavita madam just put her hand up and said that I will do it. That is a great quality of putting the hand up, and she did a wonderful job. So a big round of applause to all these three people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now I request Shubha madam to brief about the startup conclave report.
Thank you, Naveen sir. Very good afternoon to everybody, and warm greetings to our chief guest for today, Dr. Paranimuthu sir, and a very, very special guest of honor, Shri Sundaram. I'm especially delighted to be called on with the duty of giving a report on the startup convention, which happened just a couple of hours ago. How many of you attended the startup convention? Yeah. So in addition to the president's help and your help, I really think I should just go back and sit down. But nevertheless, in a quick 3 sentences, the startup convention is AFST's mode of honoring one of our most senior food scientists and mentors, Shri M.M. Shitale. It is a memorial, and this was the second memorial. And our deep gratitude to AFST headquarters for continuing this tradition. In today's convention, we had it as a showcase of 3 levels of entrepreneurs or startups, if I may so call them. We had one for the students, which started actually 2 weeks ago through a competition where I said 3 sentences, didn't I? But all right, give me 3 minutes. It started as a competition with the support of NSI Mumbai, and thank you very much to the NSI Mumbai team, Dr. Rupali, Anuradha ma'am, Lakshmi, everybody else who's here. And we had 80 participants in this competition, which we shortlisted during the pre-conference, came up with 11 teams today for our jury to select and give us award a top 3, which was a very difficult task. Special thanks to our jury members, Dr. Givargi sir. Dr. Givargi sir, thank you so much. Madam Dr. Sneha Karat Bhajane from AFSTI Nagpur, and to Ratnathar ma'am from NSI Mumbai. So this was one segment where we recognize the talent in today's students. The second segment was to showcase the work done by some of the incubatees. And those of you who were there, I think should clap for Kamal Nayan, Tibrewal and Debradatta Das for the very fantastic showcase they did of the journey of an incubatee innovator. And the third segment we had was for the 350 crore plus startups who came together as a panel, ably moderated by Ritesh Mathur, and shared their knowledge with all of us who wanted to go on to that. This session was chaired by Professor U.S. Annapure, past President AFSTI, and co-chaired by President-designate Dr. Ashutosh Inamdar, and we had tremendous feedback from everyone. Thank you once again to AFSTI headquarters for allowing us to have this session here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now it is the report on Expo. And our sponsors, I request Mala madam to come over.
A very good afternoon to everyone. Warm welcome to our dignitaries on the dais and all the participants who are there, who are smiling and listening to us. This event would not have seen the light without the stalwarts who are standing behind us. So I take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors who have been a humongous part of the success or the success story of this conference. I hereby take the opportunity to thank our gold sponsors, Hitachi, Inspire the Next, Kenview, our silver sponsors, Perkin Ellenmeyer, Biomerux, Merico, Merck, Fixie, Phil, Flavors, ICFoST, Suhana Spices, other sponsors Hexagon Nutrition, Skimatsu, FBL, that's Fermenter Biotech, Thermo Fisher, Agilent, Metro Home, Kellen Nova. I humbly request our sponsors a huge thank you and a huge round of applause for them. I also take this opportunity to thank all my exhibitors who have been very enthusiastically talking about their innovations, their contributions in making the world a better place with their innovations. I will be taking their names. I request the exhibitors present in the auditorium, please come on the dais and take the certificate. For this, I request Amritkar sir and Devjani ma'am to please hand over the certificates. It's CSIR, Central Food Technology Research Institute. Do I have a representative from them?
Oh, very many. Only one.
Only one representative per exhibitor. Please come.
Tanaji sir.
Tanaji sir. DRDO. I'll just keep taking names. Please come with the flow. DRDO, that is Defense Food Research Laboratory. NIFTIM, Thanjavur. I request one representative heads to please come on the dais. Baba Atomic Research Center, Baba Atomic Research Center, ICAR, Central Institute of Fisheries Education, NABL Quality Council of India, Food Industry Capacity and Skill Initiative, Food Future Foundation, Kenview, Marico Limited, Duke Thompson's India Private Limited. Do we have someone from them, please? Biomeriux India Private Limited, Hexagon Nutrition Private Limited, Praveen Masalewale, Merck Life Sciences Private Limited, ICFoST Analytical Private Limited, High Media Laboratories Private Limited, Uniforce Envirotronic Private Limited, JNTL Consumer Health India Private Limited, Spectralytic Scientific India Private Limited. Please clap for them. They are our walls. Anchrome India Private Limited. Anyone from Anchrome India Private Limited? Then Metro Home India Private Limited, Hitachi High-Tech India Private Limited, Invisia NutriCraft Private Limited, High-Tech Specialty Solutions and Private Limited, Skyroot, thank you for your millet tea, McDonald's, and Pavak. The exhibitors are requested to collect the boxes of the mementos later from the stage committee. Now, ma'am, just last 1 minute. Now, the surprise the exhibitors were waiting for. We also had a Best Exhibitor Award, and the Best Exhibitor Award goes to Uniforce Envirotronics. No, not that. Thank you very much once again, everyone. Over to you, Navina sir.
On behalf of Uniforce, we have Dr. Warrior.
Dr. Warrior, I request you to please take it on behalf of Uniforce. That's all. Thank you very much. I request Dr. Naveen Shivanna sir to please take over.
Thank you, ma'am. The time where the students are waiting for the poster awards, I request our poster committee chairman, P.V. Suresh, to come over.
Good afternoon, all. Okay, this is respected dignitaries sitting in the dais, my dear students and colleagues and delegates. It is a poster, presentation, competition. You know, everybody waiting. Before start distribution, I like to thank our to the organizing ICFoST committee given the chance to chair the committee. Then I thanks all our co-chair, Anil Kumar sir, and Vivek sir, and co-chairs, chairman, convener, Sajin, and co-convener, Dev sir. Okay. I thanks all the sponsors and also all the volunteers and also all members. They are evaluated that review, the poster reviewed, and also most of this, all the 90% of the poster evaluated last 2 days, our invited speakers. Okay. Then evaluation based on the mark that I put in the Excel sheet. We have that so on. I don't know who is got that one. Going to our, I'm going to inviting our convener, Dr. Sajin, and Vivek Babu is a co-chairman to proceed this function. There are more than 35 awardees there waiting for you.
Yeah, good afternoon. So as first I would like to thank our chairman for giving a free hand to do all the activities of the poster committee. We had a very overwhelming response for the posters. We received nearly 325 posters. That was divided into 3 sessions. It was quite a mammoth task. Before going to poster awards, first I will start with a travel grant award. AFST has given a travel grant award to the selected student. For 16 students, the award was been given. All of them have received 5,000 rupees of travel grant. They have already received into their account. Additionally, now we are giving them the certificate, and Springer Nature has kind enough to give the voucher of 300 euros, which can be utilized to purchase the Springer. On the Springer website, we can buy the scientific books and other things. So I will start with the travel grant awardees, and I request the dignitaries to kindly do the honors. And Palani Muthu sir and Nilesh Amritkar sir and Debjani madam, I request them to kindly do the honors.
You can call all of them at a time.
Yes sir, yes sir. Please bear with me if I mispronounce your names. Travel grant award. First one, Nandita Tipparati. Mr. Krishnandu Mondal. If people are here, please kindly. Rakesh Kumar Gupta. One by one, please come from that side. Yeah, he is Rakesh Kumar Gupta. Yeah. A big round of applause for them. Yeah. Nandita. Krishnandu Mondal. Yeah. Vijay Priya Navneet. Uma Bansal. Uma Bansal is there? Okay, if she's not there. Payal Dasgupta?
Call 2-3 names.
Yeah. Neha Naijo Arikal? Payal Dasgupta is there? Yes, please, please. Next, Neha Naijo Arikal. Surabhi Pandey. Shivangi Srivastav. Aditi Chaudhary. Arnav Bayan. Surabhi Pandey. She is Surabhi Pandey. Yes. Udang Shri Bora. Pujita Vannam. Pratik Gorde. Srimati S. Chitturi Rohit. Yeah, that completes the travel grant awardees. Now we'll move on to the best poster awardees. We have 21 best posters. We had total, as I told, 325 poster abstracts were there. 3 sessions we had conducted, 100 plus posters were per session. We had more than 7 to 8 evaluators every session, and it was a very tough competition. So 16 themes were there. We tried to cover most of the themes. Now I'll read out the names. These poster awardees will get they will get the Springer Nature voucher of 300 euros. And you can use it to buy in the Springer Nature website for the books and other things. So this is best poster awards. There is no first, second, third. So it will be best poster awards. It is almost every 15 poster will get one best poster award. The first one is Atreyi Bal, CSIR CFTRI. Next one is Rahul Chatterjee, KIIT deemed to be University Bhubaneswar. Next one is Itya D, Niftem Tanjore. Next one is Rehana Raj, Central Institute of Fisheries Technology, Vashi, Navi Mumbai. Next one is JH Lakshmana, DRDO DIBT, Mysore. Next one is Tejashwini Dhananji Patil, Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee. Next one is Shruti Raut, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. The next best poster is Sudarshan Ramanathan, Karunya Institute of Technology and Science, Coimbatore. Next one is Pratik Madhukar Gorde, National Institute of Technology, Rourkela. Next one is Madhusudan S, CSIR CFTRI. The next best poster is Jasmine Sheikh, Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. Next one is Pranali Darade, DY Patil. The next one is Suhasini, CSIR CFTRI. The next one is Tridip Kumar Bhaumik, National Institute of Technology, Agartala. The next best poster award is Vijayapriya Navneet, CSIR CFTRI. Next award is Chandan Kumar KP, CSIR CFTRI. The next best poster award is Santosh Kumar P, Niftem Tanjavur. The next one is Tamarai Selvi M, PSG College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. The next best poster award is Rehana JS, CSIR NEAST. The next poster award is Veeranna Hettalmani, CSIR CFTRI. And the last one is M.A. Monesh Ram, Niftem Tanjavur. So after this, we have oral presentation awardees. We thank all the evaluators, all the supporting team, organizing team, our The next one is Best Oral Presentation Award. There were 26 oral presentation were there, which were under the competition category. The first one is Farhat Ansari, Bark, Mumbai. The Best Oral Presentation Award. The next one is Aman Bhargava, DY Patil University, Mumbai. And the third one is Kaila Nova, CSIR CFTRI. The last one. I thank the dignitaries for doing the honors. I thank the poster session sponsors, including Lucknow chapter AFSTI. I thank all the poster evaluators for their tireless efforts in making the evaluation of more than 15 posters in every session. I thank all the committee members in the poster committee who have helped us in every aspect for conducting the poster session. I also thank the our poster committee members who initially evaluated the abstracts, and they also gave the marks. Apart from the evaluators' marks, what we have received on the poster session, we had also considered the abstract evaluation marks also, so that we can cover up most of the best poster awards. I thank the organizers for providing all the facilities and to conduct smoothly these poster sessions. Thank you very much.
So, Naveen sir will of course take over, but a request to all the students. I think we have felicitated almost 100 plus students at this point of time, right? Travel grant, best poster, best oral, total I am saying, total. So the request is, please put all the photographs on LinkedIn. Okay, do not forget, because LinkedIn is something which is going to give you entry into the world of professional career development. And don't forget, now this is the most important point. Tag DY Patil, tag AFSTI Mumbai, tag Association of Food Scientists and Technologists India. There are many AFSTI headquartered handles, but the main handle is Association of Food Scientists and Technologists India. So please, you can tag my name also. but please do tag so that more and more students will get encouraged and they will get that aspiration that bhai mere ko bhi ye award chahiye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
And I used to.
Kondekar sir just mentioned a very important. How many of you, those who received the award, are members of AFSTI? I think the percentage wise it is very less. So remember at the start on day one we said give back to the society. So I think the first step is to become the member of AFSTI so that you will be able to encourage more and more people. We are expecting 10,000 members by next year. We are right now at 5,000. So I think we have enough scope here to increase the number to 10,000. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This was the first time that we had in the 30th ICFoST the travel grant for coming to ICFoST. And Springer was kind enough to grant 80,000, 5,000 each for 16 students what we have selected. And also the oral and poster awards were also sponsored by with the vouchers by Springer, which is called as AFSTI Springer Poster and Oral Awards. No, thank you, sir. Thank you for Sachin and Vivek Babu for their nice work and evaluating the theme. Now, I request Jyoti Madam to introduce Sundaram sir and go ahead with his facilitation.
Jyoti comes on the dais. We have our dear Dr. Shalini Arya. She has just arrived. So I request Debjani ma'am to please felicitate Dr. Shalini Arya, please. Please. No, come. Yeah. Madam. Thank you.
Thank you, Debjani ma'am. Thank you, Shalini. Thank you, Dr. Naveen. So at the outset, I would like to thank Sundaram sir and Sarita ma'am for accepting our invitation at last minute and coming for the program of the valedictory. Sir is 91, just completed 90 and started in the 91 years. So we are really grateful for you have come here and we are really obliged. Just to give a brief introduction, sir is naval architect from IIT Kharagpur and worked in shipping corporation in India, and he has retired as a director technical services of SAI. So welcome you, sir, and we are eager to hear the words of wisdom and your memories about the sir. Yeah.
On. Yes, it's on.
Hello.
Yeah, it's on. You have to take it closer.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be asked to speak. So I'm a little bit taken by surprise. What shall I talk about? Shall I talk about my father? Well, my father was one of 8 children. He was the only one who survived. And my grandfather was a revenue inspector in the Madras Presidency. I liked to have a good time, and every time he got his salary, he would disappear from view for a few days. And once when the collector of the district was going through the place where my grandfather lived, my grandmother went and fell in front of his horse. And the collector wanted to know what this was all about. She told him, my son is a good student, but I'm not able to pay his school fees because by the time my husband comes back after 3 or 4 days, most of the money is gone. Then the collector ordered an inquiry. And they found from the school that my father was the top student. And the collector arranged a scholarship for my father, which continued throughout his career after that. And my grandfather was ordered to hand over the salary every month to my grandmother.
Oh, that time.
Well, we are talking about 50 rupees a month. What else can I say? When I completed my intermediate and I was wondering what I should do next, my mother wanted me to be an IAS officer. She said, they are the ones who get the best girls. But Dr. J.C. Ghosh, Sir J.C. Ghosh, who was at that time founding the Indian Institute of Technology at Kharagpur, wrote to my father and said, this institute has got the best staff in the world. Please send your son here. And so, without my wanting to, suddenly I was studying naval architecture. And then that continued. I passed out, joined Shipping Corporation and worked for them for more than 30 years. It was a good innings. I spent a lot of time abroad. I visited several shipyards. And it was a good career. And in the process, of course, my daughter was with me in Japan. And she is now a professor in the linguistics department of Bombay University. She teaches Japanese. So I think that's about all. I wish the AFST and all of you all the very best for the future.
Thank you very much, sir. These are the wordings.
Just
from
one
the-
moment, Dr.
Yes, ma'am.
Naveen.
Yes, ma'am, please.
May I please add a little bit?
My father did not interfere in our studies at all. He arranged for tuitions if you wanted tuitions. And if you're ready to study by yourself, he also let you do it. And even when I was thinking of a career, he never talked to me about taking a scientific career. He was a person who would listen very carefully to whatever you said, but you let you make your own decision. And that is how it continued till the end. Anyway, thank you for letting me say these few words. Thank you.
I will just add to what Sundaram sir has just said. I have known him in the connection of him being a naval architect, because I have somebody in my family also who's a naval architect. And they go a long way. He is actually a role model and an exemplary naval architect, exemplary, with a career which is across the globe. And amongst the first batches of IIT Kharagpur, yeah, amongst the first batches you passed out, the first batch of naval architecture from IIT Kharagpur. Thank you so much. I just had to ask him once. And of course, Sarita was, you know, without a hesitation, she said, yes, he will come if he is in good health. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Thank you, Sarita, for taking all the trouble. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I hope the youngsters might have listened the story, which was way before independence, and you can imagine how the things were before independence and how the things are at present. Just one sentence. Now, I request our beloved NFTM director to hand over a small token of appreciation memento, Palace, to our, yeah, please, sir, please. Memento, okay. Memento for the chief guest. I request our chief guest to present the memento to. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, meanwhile, I request our few more Ganesh, if he is there, flower pot. I request Ganesh, Madhavi, Suchita, Mahesh, Vibha Pramod, Sachin. We had left out these names for. Please hand over the pot to these beloved guests. Ganesh, Madhavi, Suchita, Mahesh, Vibha Pramod, Sachin, please. These are all few names which I've left out. And some more names may come during the vote of thanks. Because now I request Muthu sir, Director, NFTM, Tanjavur sir, to hand over the memento to our guest of honor, Sundaram sir. It is a Tanjavur painting from. And I request Madam Sarita Madam also. And I request Palnimuthu sir to hand over the Mysore Palace to Sarita Madam.
Mysore Palace is a whole palace. Maharaja will come then.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Ashish to introduce our chief guest.
Yeah. Okay, good evening all of you. So today, as we mark at the conclusion of the prestigious event, it is an honor to welcome our esteemed guest, Professor V. Palanimuthu, the director of the NIFTEM, Tanjavur. Professor Palanimuthu has been eminent personality in food science and technology, steering a science and technology with the innovative strategies and help and shaping the future of the food system in India. I now invite Professor to share his insight and close the event with a high note. Sir, stage is yours. Thank you.
Namaskar to each one of you here. First time Hindi, no, I don't know Hindi much. Really, I am very honored to sit beside our founder director, the Doyen of food technology, Dr. V. Subramaniam son, Sundaram sir, and his alma mater of IIT Kharagpur, the same hall of residence, Azad Hall of Residence. That I am very proud. I am also from Azad Hall. And daughter, Professor Sarita Madam from Mumbai University, and President of AFSTI, really a beaming smile because he has done successfully the ICFoST. And his entire team from Mumbai chapter of AFSTI. Of course, we have to remember, I congratulate all the AFSTI members from the parent organization, AFSTI India, Dr. Sivana and all other his executive committee members. Really we have done wonderfully well. All the participants, good evening. Well, let me be very short because all the 4 days you are here and I don't want to bore you more. Food for thought. Food technology is for not only for food for thought, it is a food as well. Because without food you cannot get any thought. And this program, this 4-day session, you have a lot of technical session, lot of presentations. And of course, this is we are all food technology scientists and students and others who are in this area and all through our life. And we hear and something new every time you participate in such a conference, you get to know, connect well with the people whom you do not know, and probably it will lead to a very better and a much better career for you. And I am very happy, and this program is well organized, and there is a very good team from DY Patil University. Is a wonderful university. I did not knew before. I didn't knew before. That is such a big university, and the founder chairman, that DY Patil sir, he is a philanthropist, and there is many things he has built around, and they have given this arena, this place for conducting such a wonderful program. Food technologies, for the young budding food technologies here, is a great field, and probably in one of the session I have given just today morning, what is the future for you? That is very important. And we are one of the fastest growing in terms of CAGR in the across all the industries. We are on the top. Food processing sector is on the top. And Ministry of Food Processing Industries is doing really wonderfully good things for this profession. Of course, CSIR, CFTRI, all food technology came from the founder of the founding institute, CFTRI Mysore, CSIR CFTRI Mysore, which was founded by none other than our Professor V. Subramaniam. Do you know the story of NIFTEM? NIFTEM T, it started as a small lab after his retirement. Professor Subramanian, after his retirement, with his own retirement money, he put the seed for a research lab to help the farmers of Tanjavur Delta district. It's a enlarged district, not the present day Tanjavur. It encompasses the 4 districts where the monsoon, south-northeast monsoon coincides with the harvest, and then you will get all paddy wet. To help the farmers, he founded that small research lab and a place called Thiruvarur, where the modern rice mill, only 5-6 rice mills, I think remember 4 or 6, I don't remember. 6 rice mills were established by Government of India. One of the rice mill, modern rice mill, was in Thiruvarur. It was in the Tanjavur district. There he founded with us in a small, small hall, not a hall, small room. He started that particular lab to help the farmers. That has incidentally got support from the government. At that time, it was a Department of Food, and where they converted into a government organization, Paddy Processing Research Center. It was continuing till 72. It was there at Thiruvarur, then it shifted to Tanjavur in 86, and it's a district headquarters. Do you know, how many of you know, FCI started from Tanjavur only? FCI, the entire FCI, what you see, who handles 60 million tons of food in this country, it started from Tanjavur. And the food museum is still now in Tanjavur only, of FCI, right? And that is the history behind that place. Tanjavur people are all over the globe. There are very, very intellectuals of this, the entire state, Tamil Nadu. They are intellectuals. And they are across the globe. Wherever you go, you will find Tanjavur people, and they are all intellectuals. And of course, there is a connection with the Mumbai chapter as well, as because presently the prince of the Shivaji Maharaj lineage, that Bhansleji, that prince is still in Tanjavur, the palace. And I used to meet him quite often in the temple. Very wonderful man, an engineer, very down-to-earth man. He actually, there are 98 temples which belongs to that palace. He's managed by present Bhansleji. He is a son of, I think, Sarfoji. Like there are Marathas ruled in the last 17th century and around. They ruled that Tanjavur. So we have a very good connection as a Mumbai chapter and Tanjavur, NIFTAM. NIFTAM Tanjavur, of course, it came only on existence in 2021 as an institute of national importance. Those who are young students here, you are welcome to NIFTAM Tanjavur. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. Though I worked 30 years in Bangalore. I'm basically from Tamil Nadu, but worked most of my time in Bangalore. And it is a wonderful place, and you have a very good career that can be set up from Tanjavur. And of course, NIFTAM Kundli is not far behind, and this is also a wonderful institute. And I hope, I requested the incoming chairman and the secretary and the treasurer and all their executive team to organize the next ICFoST at NIFTAM Tanjavur. I will assure you, I will beat Nilesh Ji. I will beat them with all our hospitality. Though we may not have wonderful facilities, we will beat them with our big heart. No, I am here not to give you a technical speech about food technology. I am here to really enthuse you at the fag end of this program, 4 days program. And it was wonderfully organized. All the volunteers, salute to you. And all the members of DY Patil Biotechnology Division, starting from the top women, top lady from this, you are from here now, I think. Biotechnology, I know. There are many people, I do not know them personally, but they have really done wonderfully well. And I know how difficult it is to organize a 4 days program. There are a lot of things you have to do. Unless you are involved, you will never know. The persons who know, the volunteers, students are running around everywhere and doing their best. Thank you very much for giving a wonderful time here. And I congratulate all the award winners, the travel grant winners, oral presentation winners, poster presentation winners, and more than that, all the participants who really enthusiastically participated here. And that is very important. Winning an award is the next best thing. Okay, first thing is you should be there and mix with people, learn the culture. That is very important. You have different kinds of food, different kinds of people. That is very important. You learn and you make connection. Henceforth, when you go, the president told, at least make 3 connections. At least make 3 connections. Of course, our team has 4. You can see safety, security, sustainability, of course, standards and sustainability. He is a man of standards. So he put standards inside. And even that, when you see, it is slanted like this. Safety to sustainability slanted like this, increasing importance. Okay, that is really wonderful theme. Wonderful theme for this ICFoST conference. And I really enjoyed well. I have not participated in many ICFoST and IFCON. Hardly, I think 3 times only I participated. Well done. Thank you very much for inviting me here. And I wish you a very safe journey back home. And thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful motivative speech, which for all students as well as for the young scientists. And we assure you, sir, the hope the CEC is here, and we take it in forward. Now I request our beloved president and my friend Patil sir to felicitate the chief guest at the palace, Mysore Palace. Sir, thank you very much, sir.
I'm more of a Kannadiga than Tamil nowadays.
Now coming to the end, that is vote of thanks. I request Patil to propose the vote of thanks.
A good noon as well as a good evening to all of you. I was wondering what is left for me. Well, on behalf of the organizing committee of ICFoST 2024, it's my honor to deliver officially vote of thanks as well as conclude this inspiring event. Our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. V. Palanimuthu sir, Director NIFTEM Tanjavur, having really insightful address on behalf of all the organizing team, and also blessing all the people who are here, and also taking my job to thank all of you, most of the awardees as well, and also setting and requesting for the next ICFoST. That was really very good gesture of you, sir. We are very fortunate to have this. A special thanks to Sundaram sir, who has really blessed this, that really highlighted the show. Having him on this podium itself speaks about what we are and what this association is and what a food science and technology has been grown in the nation with the great support of visionary Dr. V. Subramaniam sir. And incidentally, he is a biochemist by nature from the Indian Institute of Science, rolled out institution of CFTRI as well as NIFTEM, which has grown up to this level, and also he is the founding member of AFSTI. So we are very much fortunate, sir, Sundaram sir, as well as madam, to be a part of this glorious event which is concluding. Yeah, I extend my sincere appreciation to all the chairs, moderators, session chairs, and as well as most of the speakers who have really delivered as well as given an insight of the scientific just what they are contributing in the food science and technology. And most importantly, I am specifically thankful to the most of regulatory authorities. This was the first time I feel in the history of IFCON as well as ICFoST, the most of the regulatory authorities have taken part by sponsoring as well as being a part of the sessions. Unlike earlier sessions where we normally be sponsored by the regulators, but I don't think they are part of the sessions. So this is the first time a special thank goes to the chairperson of this event as well as our president Nilesh Amrutkar sir, who has really conceptualized the theme of food safety, security, standards as well as sustainability since from he taken over as a president of this association. And he was very clear about these 4 agendas to be pushed. And he has really made sure that these topics were deliberated and also people who are involved in such regulatories should be brought to the conclave and should have been delivered with their thought process, which really makes a improvement in terms of the standards as well as safety. I thank you, sir. A special thank note to the president to bringing and taking pain in bringing these people on the stage and also bringing lot of such people on a common platform, inclusiveness with them, and also bringing a monetary support through them. A special thanks goes to him. And also, as you can see in the notice, it is by, as in the commercial advertisement, powered by, we are supported by, right? We are supported by all these regulatory authorities. A special thanks to them. A special thanks also goes to all the people who have sponsored, which is there in whole page of this. Now, this is not left by the Expo committee also. Madam has already told exactly every name of this. I'm not going to read out this, but they all supported us in terms of monetary as well as the show as well as the Expo, and they really were part of this IFCON. Without your support, this wouldn't have really happened. Now, a big thanks goes to our parent organization who are in association with we do this event. It is none other than CFTRI. The CFTRI director, Sridevi Annapurna Singh madam, with her support, the most of the people were involved as a part of this activity. I thank CFTRI as well as DRDO, DIBT, and most of the faculties deputed for these activities. It is what you are showing is a gist of the show, but there is a lot of work which has gone beneath this. A lot of people devoted a lot of our man hours, and I take this opportunity to thank the personnel as well as the top management of these 2 institutions, CSR, CFTRI, as well as DRDO, DIBT. Apart from this, there are 2 more institutions which have worked very hardly, tirelessly. The ICT Mumbai and DY Patil, right? These 4 institutions should get a special recognition to put up the show to this level, which came to a massive success. I thank specifically to the teams, okay, who I request specifically to the teams to come on the stage. They require a big round of applauses, none other than DY Patil staff. Please, I call all the DY Patil staff to come on the dais. To come on the dais, whoever is there in the DY Patil, especially from the School of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics, please come on the dais. And also with them, I request to join all Mumbai chapter AFSTI people. That's what we need, madam. That's what we need. The organizing team, who are representing CFTRI here, who are representing Mumbai chapter, who are representing CFTRI, I really want everyone to come over here. That is the way they have put the success for this event. I request the DIBT people Dear Farrell, yes, yes, madam, of course. That's a photo. I request the AFSTI CEC members, whoever are there, please join the podium. I request staff of CFTRI as well as DIBT lab. I request the CEC members. We can stand in the down. We can stand in the down. I request stand in the front. I could not think of any other than vote of thanks than thanking this way. I repeat, I could not find of any other vote of thanks than this. Of course, madam. Yes, madam, I am there. I am there. Patil sir, ikkada maage aa. It's okay, sir. Come near me. Naveen sir. Naveen sir. Naveen sir. Come here. Patil. Patil sir. Sorry, I could not bring my own office personnel. The AFSTI staff who has to come in front. Please come. The headquarters AFSTI staff, my biggest apologies for you and also big thank for you to be bearing with us. Please come on the dais. Yeah. Please join the students and student volunteers. Everyone is invited. All the students requested here, volunteers, everybody is requested here. Student volunteers, please come over on the dais. I don't want anyone to miss this historical gathering.
Moria.
Thank you.
Conclude. The last program. I request everyone to take stage for the national anthem. Please go to the places. Please settle there for the national anthem.
Settle down yourself for the national anthem, please. Yeah, settle.
Settle down first.
Let them settle first.
Settle and stand for the national anthem.
Yeah, you can start wherever you
Start. Take it. With the national anthem, we close the event. 30th. Or else we can sing what is there. Ah, it is there. Yeah. सिंध जुराट मराठा द्राविड उच्चल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधिधरंगा तब शुभ नामे गाये तब शुभ आशीष माहे गाये तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय जय मातरम मातरम
Those who have got the awards, they can get their award, the boxes. The boxes. Yeah, please come over here and please collect the boxes so that it will be safe. Yeah, the memento box.
The mementos which has been received by the people, it has a adapter and a box. They may receive it on the stage, please. It has an adapter also which gives a light. LED light is switched on by the adapter. It is there in the beside the box. Collect the box there. Thank you.
Those who have missed yesterday's oral presentation, their mementos can please come over here. We couldn't give mementos yesterday during the oral presentation. If they are around, please come over on the dais. We'll be honored to give them the mementos. If there are anyone, please come on to us. The oral presenters of yesterday. If there are anyone, we request you to come.